this is the space I'm working with right now. My own reading. Wow. Bottom of the deck. Interesting. Fascinating. Let's see. I'm going to mix up the deck and shuffle again. Highest self. Me down here right now. It's hiding. Masculine. Feminine. One more felt. Message from my higher self. Come on. Thank you. It's quite a few. The Sun, the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Swords. What's going to help get through this underlying problem? The Lovers. Recent past. Was something else supposed to come out there? Nope, it says stop. One just got in my way. Okay, let's see. Upcoming future. Thank you. The Empress. This one flew out too. The Hierophant reversed. Okay. So, that's going to help with the problem. Highest self. The Queen of Wands reversed. The Witch of the Tarot. Trying to connect with me and get me to step into my witchy power. Trying to get me to bloom by showing me the flowers in the card. Me down here right now, Ace of Cups. Being handed the opportunity to actually process my emotions. Figure out what they are. I wonder if this is connected to my Bluetooth. Yeah, let me change that. Maybe that makes a difference with the noise. I don't know. Yeah, literally being handed from my higher self, from this very compassionate, all-understanding, eyes open, able to see through the veil and use the powers on both sides, you know, here in the physical world, able to plant seeds and grow flowers, and able to use that wand to connect and conduct magic. Being handed opportunities right now from her, from source, to process stuff. My masculine, the Hanged Man, reversed. Okay. No longer feeling stuck. Standing tall, illuminated, awakened to something. Confident, rooted like a tree, with the red and the blue standing out. We've got the root chakra being rooted again in what we speak. I believe that came out for me yesterday. Remembering to fully feel the truth in what words I let come through me. To feel solid as I speak my truth. My feminine, the hermit, definitely wanting to go within, but also the feminine has been very much in a hermit phase instead of coming out to dance and play. And yeah, the Eight of Swords reversed. So what lights me up, kind of like what came out in one of my readings yesterday, with the 8 wands here plus 1 there, which one of these wands is going to be the 9th that completes me? And reversed, because I've got a lot of choices on my feminine side to choose from, a lot of things that light that fire that I am passionate about. Maybe I need to go in even deeper to illuminate which one of these is going to light me up. Might be more than one. Okay, what's under the surface right now? what's hiding back here? This came out yesterday in the future, but the other way around, okay? What's hiding right now is not pausing to see the growth. It's like an active reminder I need to check on my seedlings. You know, not pausing to reap the benefits of what I sow. Focusing too much on some material, not on others. Maybe being a little bit let down about how things aren't ready over here on the tree, and not even noticing this one over here that is. And what can help with that? The Lovers. Which might have to do with being sure to balance that masculine and that feminine. Wow, the red and the blue was just so standing out. You know, be rooted when you speak. Really feel the truth when you speak. Message from my higher self over here was the sun. Don't worry, things are bright and shining. You know, the seeds that she's planted, they're blooming. Knight of Cups reversed. Being handed this cup again. It's time to take action. With the fish, it's just a reminder, I mean, with how much emotion it's going to bring up. Like deep-seated stuff. I'm noticing the wings here. It's going to be something I'd rather fly away from. But I don't need to fly away from it. I need to face it. Take action. Both of them are facing the same way in that. But over here, let's see. If I can get the Knight of Cups to turn this way, it'll be facing the same direction as the horse on the sun. And I really like the symbology there. That instead of letting my emotions just pour out of me, something I noticed in the Queen of Cups reversed yesterday, instead of just letting my emotions pour out of me willy-nilly, you know, if that's the case, then the sun, you know, the sun is shining in the wrong places, or it's unable to shine very well. But if I can get it turned around, then the sun is up. And a lot of that has to do with, in my opinion, thoughts, way of thinking, perspective. I have to be more direct in that way of thinking. Or using this sword to clear out all of the thoughts that aren't aligned. Cut out all the BS. Just get to the heart of it. Get to the heart of things. In the recent past was the Wheel of Fortune. Which to me, things are always changing. Always changing. Just like the clouds, nothing holds its form forever. A turning of the tables. And in the future, in the near future, the Empress and the Hierophant, which is good. Able to see beyond the veil. Able to use those skills. Connect to that love within. Let that inner love come out. Connect to the stars. And through the stars to the higher self. To be able to grow. Again, with reaping what we sow. And it's not going to be a very conventional way of getting there. Be both the student and the teacher. Not just one or the other. And that's what I'm seeing out of there. I guess that's my reading for myself today. Well, I stopped, but then I kind of decided that I wanted something for an overall theme here. And I keep looking over at my new Star Dragon deck. So, just so pretty. So... one more. Alright, what is the overall theme here for me today? Okay, which one do I need a specific message on for starters? This one, the underlying problem here. Okay, okay. Rebirth. Giving yourself a second chance. Is that what that says? Giving myself a chance to try something again, but to do it differently this time. Okay. What number is that? 22. It is 22. Okay. So the constellation is Crux, the Southern Cross, and the star is A Crux, Alpha Crucis. Whoa. Okay, this is interesting because I had asked what the overall theme was, and the card that had come out initially on the bottom of the deck earlier was the Tower, and this literally starts with you failed, you fell. Wisdom of the Herald. You failed, you fell. You experienced defeat. Now get back up again and keep moving and trying. Expand outward. Find your rejuvenation and allow yourself to try and try again. You deserve a second chance. Afford yourself the opportunity to start over. Now the wisdom of the dragon. Rebirth. After the death of defeat comes the rebirth of renewal. With every moment of failure comes an opportunity for rebirth. Reshape your life and universe in the ways that best serves you. The time has come to be reborn into your new life. Redefine yourself in the situation. Establish new ways of being, thinking, perceiving, and doing. Now the Star Dragon Invocation. What self-imposed limitations are you holding on to as truth? What self-imposed limitations are you holding on to as truth? Discard and disregard all notions of failure, defeat, and limitations. Move forward. Very much a message of Kali Ma. Be born again into a new life that is unstoppable and limitless. Second chances are given if we are open to them. Allow yourself to experience rebirth. And the confidence to step out and into society, step out and into the presence of others, confident as that new version of self. Enlightenment, moving forward. The lantern there, I'm noticing like the hermit. Okay, let's see. Enlightenment, moving forward. Oh my goodness, it's the very next one, number 23. Oh, okay. Constellation Canis Minor, Lesser Dog, which is associated with the dragon. And the star associated with the herald is Procyon, Alpha Canis Minoris. Excuse me. The wisdom of the herald. It only takes one step. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with that single step. Then another, then another, then another. Begin that slow and steady progress to your highest goal. Allow the light to guide you on a dark path. Look within to gather your strength and push forward. Take action. Begin along your path. There is no turning back. Move forward. Excuse me. The wisdom of the dragon. Your journey as a human is all part of a larger goal of returning to the light. Seek enlightenment, and there you will be. Follow the light and realize that it isn't about the goal, it's the journey. Find your light and follow it through the darkness. It is your destiny to partake on this epic journey. Have faith. Star Dragon Invocation. Meditate on the ways that you can choose to move forward for the greater benefit of yourself and all beings as you partake your own personal journey toward the light in your life. Seek ever greater light as you progress forward. With each step, gain greater wisdom and understanding. Find your light and follow it home until you realize that with every step, you are already there. Wow. That is very beautiful. The overall themes here are rebirth and enlightenment. They go together so well. And a big message for me is to meditate. Oh, just do it. Okay, now with the message of the dragons coming through, is that it for me? I'm going to pull from this one too. The moon is standing out on this card. The lanterns on those cards are... I was looking at it upside down right here, so it was looking like the lantern. So I'm going to pull some from this now. Gosh, attuned to the divine. That card comes out all the time. I'm going to move it somewhere to the middle of the deck. We'll see what happens. What message from the moon do I need to go along with what I've got here? Rebirth, enlightenment, turning of tables, new interest, handling emotions in a new way, taking an unconventional path, but doing it strong, stable, and compassionate. Come back into yourself. The answers are inward, not outward. I'm being very drawn to the backs of these cards. The backs of these cards, and in particular the diamonds in the corners, are actually what I'm being drawn to right now. Because I've been drawn to the lanterns and now these diamonds, you know, where you shine your light, where you choose to shine that light, is going to, like light through a diamond, it's going to shine in different directions. Everyone is going to see that light in a different way. Even if you think that you're shining your light in the same way, it's going to be received differently by different people. You know? Just like the moon, they're looking at you from different sides. They're seeing you at different times, in different phases. And to become comfortable with that, if all of this is rebirth, you know, if this is enlightenment, you need to become comfortable with the constant change that you're going through, with that constant rebirth, and to understand that it's okay to become a different shape for that. You know, it's like you are the diamond, and you don't have to stay in that same cut. You know, you can change so that that light can flow through in different directions, and be comfortable with that change. Sometimes it's like coal turning into diamonds, right? Sometimes you have to deal with a bunch of pressure. But that pressure can lead to enlightenment. I was noticing the swirl in this tail a while ago, and now I'm just noticing the little swirl right here that's holding up the lantern. Okay, anything from this moon deck, or was it just supposed to be the back? And the idea of the diamond and being reborn, a different, beautiful, different facet of that diamond. We're not just here to, you know, reflect. We are here to put off light. We reflect and we refract. Like, it's like, I had this thought the other day that what if God creates with light, and then we're down here creating with like the physical, you know, the condensed particulate version of that light, you know, like the condensed matter form of it. And so it's like that light of source shines through us. We are here to reflect and refract the light of source through us like beautiful multifaceted diamonds, and we have the luxury of being able to change our shape. And under pressure, you know, we learn how to control the shape of our aura as well. You know, we learn how to control how far that energy pushes out, how much other people's energies impact us. And you realize it's all just energy and light flowing to and through everything. You start to understand the impact that you have in your little facet of this gigantic, ever unfolding kaleidoscopic diamond that is life. Okay. And with that, that's the back of that deck that I was looking at. It's just so pretty. I'm going to leave that officially there for myself. Very, very beautiful message. I'm going to need to listen in depth to again.